Breaking news, Nigerians. What kind of disgrace is this? Our leaders have made Nigeria to look like nothing before the international community. Look at what US judge just told president, a whole Nigerian president. He said Tinubu's angry rhetoric cannot override general interest of Nigerians. He said he should not return to my court, US judge. Okay, let me just take it the way it is. Tinubu's angry rhetoric cannot override general interest of Nigerians. He should not return to my court, US judge. You can imagine this embarrassment. This is national embarrassment. And like I always say, the INEC, Nigerian INEC, should be blamed. We have all the securities, all these ones, all these Nigerian security apparatus in this country that will make sure that all these things go smooth. But they don't work. They know they do their job. Now people's gazettes now then they report this one. The kind of embarrassment now in the whole Nigerian president don't they get because you are not doing things in the right way. This is going to be very tough. Even when the Tinubu's lawyer is saying that make it be say the Chicago State University, release a forged certificate. It has nothing to do with Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidency here, that he cannot unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu because presidential election tribunal have already settled that. But that is where they are making mistake. They don't know say Nigerians, they are really following this matter. They want to see the end. We want to know who our president is. Well, let's quickly hit the news and get the full details. But before then, guys, if you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Judge Nelson Maldonado of the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois in Chicago has warned President Bola Tinubu to desist from filing further applications to the timely release of his academic records from the Chicago State University. Ms. Maldonado, a district judge, said in her September 30 ruling ordering release of Mr. Tinubu's record that the Nigerian president should not bother returning to her court to attempt obtaining another temporary postponement of the disclosure. The court cautioned President Tinubu that any request for a stay before this court will be denied. As the court finds any stay impracticable in light of the fast approaching Supreme Court of Nigeria deadlines, Ms. Maldonado said. President Tinubu's arguments and rhetoric, please pardon me, as to Mr. Abubakar's likelihood of success at the Supreme Court of Nigeria or his vigorous disputes with the merit of Mr. Abubakar's underlying claims about the election do not equate to evidence of the Supreme Court of Nigeria receptiveness to assistance in discovery, the judge said. The discovery sought here relates not only to a prominent public figure, President Tinubu, but it sought as part of underlying dispute over the Nigerian presidential election, a matter of extreme importance to the Nigerian people. The discovery is thus undoubtable of significant importance as are the issues at stake, and the Chicago State University has sole access to the discovery. There is no other way for Mr. Abubakar to access the sought after information about President Tinubu's diploma and education, the court further said. The statement was part of her late Saturday night order directing the Chicago State University to turn over Mr. Tinubu's academic records to Atiku Abubakar, a former Nigerian vice president who contested the February 2023 presidential election. The judgment affirmed the September 19 order of Judge Jeffrey Glibert, a federal magistrate in the district. The judge also said the Chicago State University must release the records by 12 p.m. on Monday and also designates a senior official for the position by Mr. Abubakar latest by 5 p.m. on the same day. So Mr. Abubakar had sought the records under Section 1782, a statute that allows the release of documents and evidence domiciled in the U.S. to be obtained and used in a foreign proceeding. Still, Ms. Maldonado said Mr. Tinubu should feel free to appeal the case to the Seventh Circuit and concrete and also ask for a stay there, a tax that would prove nearly insurmountable considering the short period. President Tinubu is, of course, free to request a stay directly from the Seventh Circuit should be filed any appeal, she said. So given the order came on Saturday night, and the Chicago State University has until on Monday afternoon to comply. Mr. Tinubu and his counsel have only 4 business hours to file any appeal request to stay of execution and convince the appellate judge to grant his prayers. A spokesman for Mr. Tinubu did not immediately return a request seeking comments after whether or not the president would appeal. One obtained, Mr. Atiku plans to transfer the evidence to the Nigerian Supreme Court, where a final decision on the 2023 presidential election should come in December. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section.